Alright, so the Android 16 buff is out. The Zenkai Awakening. So immediately I'm noticing that they worked on his blast attack. It's still low, but it's good. It's good enough, you know. It's you can't go wrong with it just because what it was before was awful. And he's obviously, as a unit, he wasn't intended to be a blast-oriented unit, so that's fine. His strike attack is great. We'll definitely take that strike attack to the bank. Let's go with his main ability. Let's just get right to it, because from what I remember, I'm just dying to know his unique abilities right now, because he had no abilities, literally no abilities. So this was the ability that was shown on Twitter on the account. Going to self-destruct. Draw an Awaken card next. Final Strength. Restore his own ki by 70. And plus 30% strike for 15 timer counts. So that's good, especially with his strike damage output already. His stats are pretty high for that. 25 counts must elapse. Compassionate Android. They added a little bit to this as well. Reduces damage received by 50% until combo ends when changing cover. Restores 50% damage taken during cover change and adds 2 to the substitution count. The following effects occur after the enemy attack is over. Plus 20% damage inflicted by allies for 20 timer counts. And then plus 20% damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. That's great. So you swap in, you tank hits, and then for 20 timer counts, you got a plus 20% damage input on any of your characters. That's good. It's a good swapperoo. So he's definitely meant to tanky. He's going to tanky around. Robot Body, similar effect as last time. Nullify his own abnormal conditions. Applies buff effect. Nullify attribute downgrades up to 2 times to self when battle starts. Other ability, Last Words of Advice, unlock at Adept. Applies the following effects to allies when this character is defeated. Restores health by 15%, plus 20% damage inflicted, plus 15% damage inflicted by tag android or character Gohan. Okay, so when he dies, let's say this, you cover change. Your allies for the next 20 timer counts are going to get plus 20% damage received. Damage inflicted. Then this will, let's say this happens. Vegito Blue or whatever stacks you, he happens to die or whatever. You get Rising Rushed, whatnot. It's an extra 20%, and then an extra 15% for androids or Gohan. So let's say you're talking your typical android team, right? He's gaining health by 15%, and he's gaining what? 55%, I think, total damage inflicted. That's insane. Oh my god, you swap out in the Super 17, and he's already... those blast damage cards are going to be ridiculous. Okay, Rising Weapon of Destruction unlocks at Powerful. Applies the following effect to self according to the number of battle members when this character enters the battlefield. 3 plus 40 to strike damage inflicted. 2 plus 40% damage inflicted. 1 plus 50% damage inflicted and reduces damage received by 20%. Wow, okay. So he's a great tank, and his damage output with those strikes, Jesus Christ. And then he buffs other androids when he's cover changing, and when he dies, the rest of the androids just get angrier. Okay, he's good. Let's see what they did to his blue and green card. Deals massive, plus 30%. Okay, so it's the same thing, only it has blast armor. And the same thing goes for the green card. Oh, wait. They added a little bit to the green card. Stores 30, plus 20% damage inflicted, and then plus 15% to self-destruct. Huh. Okay. And let's see what they do. Did they do anything to this? Deals major self-destruct damage. Damage deals buff fix. Plus 50% to... Okay, what? Plus 50% to allied character Gohan. Key recovery by 20%. 20 timer counts, I'm sorry. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 80% to health restoration for 30 timer counts. And then there's blast armor on this too? Wow. Wow. Plus 50% to character Gohan. Key recovery for 20 timer counts. Okay, so Gohan. Interesting. Okay. This is weird. This whole Gohan involvement is weird because it's like, you want to use them on Android teams, because like that's where you're getting most of the buff from. Zenkai ability buffs Element Green, Element Green, and tag Android. Yeah, so it's all Android oriented. So running a Gohan and Android team, I see what they're trying to do. That's just a weird thing. It's like you would have to run like mono green / red. It has to be color oriented. You can't run anything from the Son Goku with androids, can you? I mean, like, it's random, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole Gohan involvement thing, but him with androids is ridiculous. This is pretty damn good. He's a very tanky... He's going to tank Vegito Blue, and just all of his androids are going to get a buff as soon as he finishes tanking. And the thing is when they get Android 16, your opponent is hands down going to Rising Rush. When he does, if he dies, you're looking at a plus 55% damage inflicted buff. That is crazy, especially if you're packing it onto like Blast Art cards for Super 17. So, whew. Oh man, I might tug on it. I just might. I don't know. This is pretty good. His blast damage is but he makes up for it a lot. He's got like key recovery, he's got health restoration, he's got all these damage buffs. He nullifies the downgrades. Oh man, and then you have the original Zenkai buff down here. So him with, oh man, it's in the air on who's going to be used. I mean, like Super 17 I think stands out, but Android 14 might work too. I mean, him stacking those green cards. Let me have a look at this guy, because honestly, he might work out really well with that Zenkai buff. Yeah, he's good with blast damage. His stats are pretty good. Element rate's not bad. Oh man, this is, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's got 50% chance that on feint. He lowers the cost of his arts with his green card by the 3rd green card. Well, we're gonna have to test him out. We're really gonna have to test him out. But all I'm saying is this is the buff androids kind of needed. He's a completely different machine now. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. I might tug on it. I got some androids. Androids was my first team, so I kind of wish I had him. But I don't know how he would fare with this buff. It's going to be in the air. We're probably going to see him. We're going to see a lot of him, and we're going to see a lot of Super 17, I feel. People are going to be testing it out, so we'll see. How they fare, who the hell knows? But, yeah. Anybody else tugging on this? You let me know. I don't know. I'm struggling right now because there's a banner coming next week. I'm pretty damn sure, and I don't want to lose my money, guys. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Let me know what you think. I'm out of here. Latest.